Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Saya Ahmad Farhan Syafi'i. Saya akan mempresentasikan materi saya yang berjudul A Guide to Taxation in Indonesia. A Guide to Taxation in Indonesia. Explanation. Indonesia's parliament approved the Harmonized Tax Law HTLR Law number 7 2021, which overhauls the country's existing tax structure. Changes include an increase in the value-added tax (VAT) rate, a new carbon tax, scrapped plans to reduce the corporate income tax (CIT), and change to the top-line personal income tax (PAT) rate. The new law aims to optimize tax revenue collection and compliance amid state revenue already better to cover the costs caused by the pandemic. Although some business groups have questioned the timing of the tax hikes, considering that economic recovery is still fragile. The bill could generate up to 2050 million 2050 trillion rupiah in tax revenue equivalent up to 1.5% of GDP. Corporate taxation. Corporate income tax in Indonesia is set at a basic rate of 20% for the 2022 fiscal year. There are several facilities given to businesses regarding the CIT if they fulfill specific conditions. Value added value added tax in Indonesia is imposed on the provision of services of the transfer of taxable goods. VAT rates are set out below. The government's negative list sets out all the goods and services that are non-taxable. Personal income tax in Indonesia is determined through a self-assessment scheme. Expatriate workers need to know that PIT in Indonesia determined through a self-assessment scheme. Eligibility to pay income tax. Under Indonesia's previous income tax, an individual is considered a domestic tax subject of the presence of a domestic tax subject if the war present in country for more than 1,083 days during a 12 months period, or if they have the intention to stay in Indonesia. Territorial taxation for foreigners is available for 4 years of residency. Foreigners looking to apply for territorial tax treatment must do so through the Directorate General of Tax (DGS). When it comes to tax rates, residents and non-residents are taxed differently. Deduction and relief. There are several elements that can be deducted from the gross income when determining the annual taxable income of an individual. Employer compliance obligation and employee compliance obligation are outlined. Filing a tax return in Indonesia requires registration as a taxpayer to obtain a tax identification number, NPWP, NPWP. Tax the registration when leaving Indonesia is recommended to avoid being continuously considered a tax resident. Dividends and offshore income and accepted from income tax under certain conditions. Withholding tax. Withholding tax applies to both resident and non-resident companies in Indonesia. The tax rate on dividends, interest, and royalties varies both resident and non-resident. Stamp duty is required on certain legal documents in Indonesia. Electronic stamp duty is being implemented from electronic transaction documents with a value about a certain threshold. Baiklah, sekian dari presentasi saya. Jikalau ada kesalahan dari pembacaan saya, mohon dimaafkan. Saya akhiri dengan wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.